Justin Verlander gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Maddon, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
Behind 0-2 now. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest. Digging in, David Fletcher. His line against Justin Verlander. He's got 5 base hits in 20 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. A little chilly but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. Verlander is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
Here's Verlander now on 0-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Stepping up to the plate, Kenny Lofton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Astros, the right fielder.
The pitch.
Lofton.
A liner caught out there by Simmons, and that's allowed out number 1.
The second baseman.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started, but to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
At the plate, Craig Biggio. Rendon's got to get rid of it, and the throw sails right over the head of Pujols. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play, and a big mistake there.
Bagwell.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Biggio leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Alex Bregman. And Houston looking for more here in just the opening frame of the game. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. On to second, but he's in safely as a run will score on the play as well.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and
this one gets through, and that could bring in a run. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Dero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Springer rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score, and they lead now by 4.
When he started this game, Giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
And the run is in to score from second. Now a 5-0 lead.
It's only the first inning, so you hate to say this, but this thing might already be over. Down 5 in the first, they've got to get the car back onto the road, even if the wheels are a little loose and wobbly.
Bullet back up the middle. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. At the plate, Mike Trout. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP.
This is hit high and deep out to left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Stepping in, Tommy La Stella. In there, and it's 0-1. La Stella is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Tommy La Stella is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Justin Upton is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Angels go down 1-2-3. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. So stepping in, Kenny Lofton. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Upton going back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double. On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Maddon. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Pitch inside the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Runner at third here, nobody out. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Craig Biggio. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Standing in now, Jeff Bagwell. Loud contact by Bagwell and a ball carrying well to left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Alex Bregman has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
Here's George Springer. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
back, the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Into the box now, Yordan Alvarez. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as they just continue to pour it on here. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the fourth blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. Fourth round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Here's a little chopper up the middle, reined in. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Here it comes. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
First things first, here's a throw over, and the runner back easily. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Line towards center field. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get one or two of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Line toward right center. And the Halos have their first hit of the game. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Strike called. Now the throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
It's a little surprising to see them risking base runners by stealing down this many early in the game, but they're choosing to be aggressive. Might work out if they can drive him in now and chip away at that deficit.
And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout. First pitch coming. Here it is. Albert Pujols comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in two count, and the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. His fifth strikeout already, and there are two gone in the inning.
The batter, number 2.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with two strikes.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. 8 of their hits have gone for extra bases. So they're not only putting the ball in play and getting on base, they are doing so with authority. And that has this dugout feeling awfully good about themselves, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Number 2, Alex.
One out now in the Houston third, and that'll bring up Alex Bregman.
The last at that, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. Again, a nice clean base hit, his third of the game. And he's safe.
The center fielder, number 4,
George Springer the next to hit. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score.
Man, I haven't seen an offensive explosion like this since I don't know when. It's been a combination of spotty pitching and inconsistent defense, and now they posted an amazing 14 runs on the board.
Maddon is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Yordan Alvarez is at the plate as he watches ball one. The 1-0. Taking off is Springer. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, as this lead got even wider.
The left fielder, number 20.
To the plate now, Luis Gonzalez.
Gonzalez.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Upton is under this one, and that's out number 2.
Now Maddon, shortstop.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll ricochet off the facade out there in left center. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Pick up 3 runs on 4 hits here, 1 error, and 1 man left on base.
The second baseman.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And it's fouled away. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Number 6.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Anthony Rendon stands in as he looks at a called strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And it's 1-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Ready once again, Jose Altuve. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air to left. In there, a base hit. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Ready now, Jeff Bagwell. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Crowd on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Bregman. He's set and the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Simmons to his left. He's there. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Behind 0-2 now. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Altuve fields it cleanly, and the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now batting, the left fielder.
First pitch on its way to Upton. 0-1 the count. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Upton is at least partially known for being a long ball threat, of course. In fact, he's standing on the doorstep of 300 career home runs as he hits here. Another one sent foul. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Right side. Fielded cleanly by Bagwell. And now a toss to the pitcher Verlander for the out.
Now batting, the right fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is ready for another shot now. George Springer. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Super play right there from the shortstop. Talk about showing off those hops. This was destined to be a base hit into the outfield.
In now, Yordan Alvarez. 2 home runs and a double to his credit thus far. Having quite the game.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
The left fielder, number 20.
Digging in, Luis Gonzalez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Maddie. Almost went deep his last 8.
Hit high and deep is straightaway right field. Looking up is Goodwin. And it's gone as they add still another.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Stepping in now, Carlos Correa. He gets it hard on the ground to the left. Throw over to Pujols at first will take care of him to end the inning. A 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. Stepping up now, Jason Castro will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning. Well, that's only the 2nd hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Albert Pujols will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. He's set. Here it comes. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
No runs, 3 hits, 2 errors on the Angels line score so far. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. Fielded cleanly. One there.
Now batting.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. And their runners at the corners now. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
Softly hit here to the left side. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, Nero, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate 2-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will get just the 1. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Kenny Lofton. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Now batting, second baseman.
At the plate, Jose Altuve. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now Altuve connects. Deep left field. Looking up is Upton. And it's gone. Noah Ramirez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. In now, Craig Biggio. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The first baseman, number 5, Jeff Bagwell.
So now to the plate, Jeff Bagwell. Pitches a cold strike, the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily. A runner at second, nobody out. Runner goes for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there, and I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
And it's in time to get him, but 1 run is in to score on the play.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Pujols takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder.
Into the box now, George Springer. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. Low throw, but a nice play at the bag by Pujols. Saves an error and ends the inning. And now for the Angels, Tommy La Stella. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning. Out in front of it, strike 1. Pulled toward right center field. Springer comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
The left fielder, number 8.
First pitch on its way to Upton. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Justin Upton goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Around first, digging for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
At the plate now, Jason Castro. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Yordan Alvarez will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. Waiting on it is Goodwin. 1 away.
The left fielder, number 20.
Stepping into the box, Luis Gonzalez. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
Yeah, Matt, and that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
Striding in, Carlos Correa. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A bouncer to the left side. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3. Here's Albert now. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Andrelton Simmons is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. 1 run, 5 hits, 2 errors on the Angels line score so far. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here, 0-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground toward the left. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit and a side. Digging in to try it again, Kenny Lofton. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Blind to shortstop, and there's 1 away. Into the box, Jose Altuve. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again.
Well, Matt,
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run.
Well, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
Into the box now, Craig Biggio. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Justin Anderson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Into the box, Jeff Bagwell, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Third baseman, number 2.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by, no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fast...
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. The runner scores from second.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line. It screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
Leroy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to...
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. In now is Anthony Rendon, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Anthony Rendon becomes the first out in the 9th inning. And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
Hey, in this day and age where everybody's watching the pitch count, that was pitch number 100 in the 9th inning, but he still looks awfully impressive on the mound.
Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Left fielder giving chase. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down, and a very nicely recorded out number 3. 23-1 this evening. The Astros came out swinging with a huge first hit.